YouTube, stay tuned for pages 59 through 81 of dun, 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 The Science of Black Hair Interactive Book Club Review. I'm also gonna give you the upcoming reading assignments and go over some of my subbies questions. So stay tuned. Let's get started. So the book is getting so good, you guys. It's really good. So for those of you who don't have it, I would definitely just suggest you to order it. It's not too late to jump into the book club. Some of you guys are like, oh, I'm behind, so they don't want to chime in because they're behind. First of all, if you're behind, it's okay. Still feel free to chime in. It's great to have you in the conversation. Number one. Number two, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the assignment for what's coming up, and then we'll jump right into it. For the upcoming week, this Easter week, we're not going to have a reading assignment. So the next reading assignment is pages 126 through pages 142, and that's due by April 7th. Sunday, you have to be there by April 7th. So that's for the reading assignment. Now, let's jump in, you guys. This reading was so doggone good. Bear with me. I try to take my notes. You guys have to get the book. Please, I am taking like 22 pages of reading and condensing them to like 17 note cards. So really, but you know, it's great information and it really makes a lot more sense as you're reading it with the book and as she breaks down things, and she does such a great job in layman's terms. So anyhow, there are a couple things that were just aha moments for me, which we've heard about. So we'll just jump right into them. Number one is there are 3 types of regimens when it comes to your hair, and you have to assess which regimen are you on. There is a recessive regimen, which basically your hair is getting shorter, which means that the damage is occurring to your hair faster than your hair is growing. Then there's the basic maintenance, which is like you're maintaining, your hair is staying the same length. And that means that you're damaging your hair at the same progress that it's growing. Whatever you're doing to it, you're damaging it at the equal rate that it's growing. And then there's the healthy hair care regimen. That means you're damaging your hair less than it's growing. So therefore your hair is getting longer and longer and longer. So with that information, assess yourself, be honest, look in the mirror, say, self, has my hair been growing, staying the same, or getting shorter? And whichever one that is, you know which program you're on. But the good news is she tells you what are the habits in each program. And whatever those habits are, if that's what you're doing, that's the results you're going to get. So let's get into the shampoos, because I thought this was very interesting. There are 3 types of shampoos. 3. Who knew? I didn't know. There is your regular shampoos, then there's a clarifying shampoo, and there's a chelating shampoo. And those 3 shampoos, you guys do different things, and you need them for different reasons in your regimen, depending on what's going on with your hair. So, moisturizing shampoos, which is obviously to moisturize the hair. You want to choose a sulfate-free shampoo, and it's good to use weekly as a light-duty cleanser. For those of you who do not shampoo, wash, and co-wash, I'll get to that later. That's okay too, but this is for people that actually want to use shampoos. Anyway, clarifying shampoos, which are very important, they're used to remove the product buildup from heavy oils, pomades, gels, and greases. Here's the thing. You need to clarify your hair at least, she said, every 4 to 6 weeks. So period. That's what you want to do. Add that to your regimen because you don't want to allow buildup to break up on your hair. Buildup is one of the #1 causes for breakage. Now here's the thing, chelating shampoos. Never heard of that, so I'm really excited to be able to share this with you guys. Chelating, she said, is for people that live in hard water environments. Hard water has a lot of minerals that can deposit onto the hair shaft, coat the shaft, and it can't get the nutrients that it needs. So the chelating shampoos are formulated to go in and basically attach and bind to those minerals, those hard mineral deposits, and remove them from your hair. So if you have hard water, then you need this type of a shampoo. Now, you can always test your water, you guys, which she goes over in the book. Those were the whole section on shampoos. Cones. She talked about cones, which was great. So this is the thing, and this is my aha moment. Okay, water solubility when it comes to cones. Water solubility is what determines if a silicone ingredient will cause buildup or not cause buildup. So she said water-soluble silicones dissolve and break apart in water. Less of a threat. So that's less of a threat of her hair. So if you're going to use a cone, you want to use a water-soluble cone. Okay, but here's the thing that was such my aha moment on this section. You know how we always say, oh, I tried that product, but it didn't work well on my hair, but it worked on my friend's hair, and this, that, and the third. Like, what worked on one person's hair doesn't work on your hair. The reason for that is here. So I finally know why. It says, a conditioner's ability to condition the hair is largely dependent, drum roll, largely dependent on the pH of the hair's general condition, and the size of the conditioner's various molecules. So that makes sense because, you know, somebody else may be maintaining their pH and testing their products or their pH and keeping their hair in the healthy pH range. So it's going to respond differently from someone's hair who may be at a higher pH or a lower pH, which totally makes sense. And then someone's hair may be more porous or less porous or more damaged. So conditioners respond differently based upon how damaged the hair is or how healthy the hair is. So that just made a whole bunch of sense. I was like, wow, thank you. Because it was like, it's like you're trying to figure it out why it works for one person, it doesn't work for you, and now that makes sense. So I was happy to know that. So then, you guys, she went into conditioners. This was really amazing. So basically she said there are seven different types of conditioners. I had no idea there were 7. I mean, did you know there were 7? I didn't know. I want to go over the conditioners. So, instant conditioners, which is what I co-wash with as an instant conditioner. My Suave is an instant conditioner. She said they're thin and lotion-like. But here's the thing. Instant conditioners have large molecular sizes of ingredients only. Their molecules are large. So they coat the outer layer shaft and they do not deep condition well. So you cannot use an instant conditioner to try to deep condition your hair. It just won't work. The molecules are too big, okay? The most common mistake she said that people do is they try to use an instant conditioner as a deep conditioner, but that's not its purpose, and it won't deep condition your hair. Then, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Cream rinse conditioner. Who knew? Never heard of it. So basically, you put this on and you rinse it out to basically protect the hair as a prep, basically, to protect the hair before you heat style your hair. So if you're going to blow dry, if you're going to flat iron, this is the type of conditioner you would want to use after you put in your regular conditioner. Who knew? Didn't know. It was the best aha moment of the book. I promise you I get my money's worth out of this book. Every time I read it, I'm like, yes, gonna try it. So for those of you who are straightening your hair, try it. I would love to know. I don't really straighten my hair that often, clearly, like maybe once or twice a year. But for those of you who may straighten your natural hair more often, I would love to know if you use a cream rinse conditioner, or if you've never heard of it, can you try it next time and tell me if it kind of protects the hair from getting heat damage, or what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear. So then she goes into deep conditioner. Now, moisturizing conditioners is another conditioner type. Then there are protein conditioners, meaning they're moisturizing somewhat, but they have more protein in it, so it's considered a protein conditioner. The protein reconstructor, leave-ins. She said you should always use a leave-in based on what your hair needs. That was my aha moment. Like, you need to have 2 in your regimen, 2 in your arsenal. So you need to have a moisturizing leave-in as well as a protein-based leave-in. And when you wash your hair, you need to pay attention to what your hair needs. And then if your hair feels on the dry side, use the moisturizing leave-in. If your hair is feeling a little mushy, needs a little strength to it, use the protein leave-in. The important things that stood out to me for pages 59 to 81. Now, I want to make sure I say this. That's not to say that there wasn't a whole lot of way more important stuff in there. There was a lot of other good, juicy, good stuff that was very detailed. It was on the molecular scientific level. There was a lot of things going on. I just tried to do the top line and the juicy gleans that I could pull out because it's a lot. And that's why I want you guys to get the book, because it'll sink in more. It will help you so tremendously. So anyway, you guys know the drill. Aha moments for you for this read. Please let me know. Let me know. Did you know there were 5 different types of conditioners? I'd love to know that. If you knew that, chime in, show off your intellectual hair skills. And if not, it's okay. I didn't know either. I'm not ashamed to admit it. So just chime in. I'd love to know if you know if there were 3 different types of shampoos. I'd love to know what hair regimen you think you're on and what you'll be doing to change so that you can get on the healthy hair regimen. And if you have any questions or what you learned, and join in, you guys. If you haven't got your book, get your book. You know, this whole week is free, so there's no assignment for this week, so you'll be able to catch up. And even if you're still a little bit behind, it's okay. Watch the series, ask your questions as you go along, read along, catch up. It's all good. It's all for us helping each other to have healthy hair. And please, if you haven't joined the Hot Castor Hair Growth Challenge that I'm having, please click the link somewhere around here and join the challenge. If you found this video helpful, please thumbs up. Thumbs up, you know, ratings count. I'd love to know if it's helpful to you. And also, please subscribe. It's free, you guys. It doesn't cost you anything. You get lots of great free videos. So anyway, that's all. Lots of love. Mwah, mwah. Talk to you later.